Welcome back to good old television, where we're hitting rewind on your favorite memories. When the OC ended, it felt like we were saying goodbye not just to a show, but to a world that shaped a generation. For years, we followed the chaotic ups and downs of Ryan, Seth, Marissa, Summer, and everyone in the perfect on the surface Newport Beach. Their friendships, heartbreaks, and sudden twists kept millions of viewers glued to the screen. But what happened when the cameras stopped rolling? Today, we are going back to those faces we knew so well. What paths did they choose after the final episode aired? Whose career skyrocketed and whose life took unexpected turns? Some continued acting, others changed their lives completely, and a few disappeared from the public eye for years. In this video, we will uncover where the stars of the OC are now, how they live, what they're working on, and how their lives have changed since the show's last dramatic goodbye. Let's revisit the cast and see what became of them. Alright, before we kick things off, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Ben McKenzie, Ryan Atwood. Ben McKenzie has always stood out, not because he chases attention, but because he brings honesty and intelligence to his roles. He has a certain quiet strength, a grounded realism that resonates. Viewers appreciate him for being real, believable when he's angry, vulnerable when he's hurt, and reliable when he stands up for what's right. He isn't the typical flashy star who dominates tabloids. Instead, he earns respect through authenticity. That kind of integrity draws audiences in, especially when his characters face real-life dilemmas, moral conflicts, or emotional pain. For many, watching him is like watching someone you could know, someone with depth, conscience, and heart. In the OC, Ben played Ryan Atwood, the troubled young man from a tough neighborhood who is suddenly thrust into the wealthy, idyllic world of Newport Beach. That contrast between street-hard life and Malibu-style privilege was at the heart of the show. Ryan carried anger, pain, but also hope, loyalty, and deep compassion. McKenzie portrayed him with intensity and honesty. He made Ryan's anger believable, but also showed moments of softness and turmoil. His loyalty to friends and his struggle to find belonging and purpose made the character deeply human. That's why Ryan Atwood became so iconic. Not because he was perfect, but because he was deeply flawed and real, with scars, emotions, and a yearning for better. For a generation of viewers, Ryan felt like someone worth rooting for. Even decades later, many fans remember him not just for the good looks, but for the emotional weight he carried. He made pain, hope, and growth feel real. Off-screen, Ben McKenzie remains down-to-earth and surprisingly private. He was born in Austin, Texas, an environment far from Hollywood glamour, which may have helped him stay grounded. His upbringing and background reflect a regular person's life, which he seems never to have abandoned, even after fame came knocking. Ben is married to actress Marissa Baccarin, known among many for her roles in sci-fi and superhero projects. Their marriage, which began in 2017, appears stable and calm, a world away from the dramatic ups and downs of celebrity gossip. Together they have children, and his public persona gives off the vibe of a man who values family, privacy, and a steady life over spotlight and scandal. An interesting facet about him, McKenzie studied not acting, but economics and foreign affairs. That academic background gives him a broader perspective than many of his peers. It shows in his choices. He's never just in for the next big hit. He seems to think about substance, meaning, and where a role fits in his life, not just his resume. As of 2025, Ben McKenzie remains active, but selective. He isn't chasing fame like a teenager hungers for likes. Instead, he's taken on some intriguing new projects that reflect evolution, not desperation. Recently, he starred in a film that made waves among critics, an action thriller titled Motor City. The film premiered at major festivals, showing that McKenzie is still capable of drawing attention to serious, mature work. That choice suggests he's not chasing teen drama nostalgia. He's building a career with depth. Additionally, McKenzie has moved into documentary filmmaking and nonfiction writing. In 2023, he co-authored a book about the dark side of cryptocurrency and financial fraud, showing a keen interest in real social issues. That book, and his involvement in a related investigative documentary project set to debut in 2025, signal a shift from fictional drama to real-world commentary. It's a bold pivot, and one that many admire because it shows intelligence, curiosity, and courage. On a personal level, he's living in a quieter rhythm. Family life, perhaps long walks or downtime away from cameras, but also purposeful work, something chosen, not forced. For fans who watched him grow from Ryan Atwood to the man he is now, this is a satisfying arc, a journey from troubled teen to thoughtful adult, from fictional pain to real purpose. Because in an industry built on spectacle, noise, and fleeting fame, Ben McKenzie is a reminder that integrity, quiet strength, and thoughtful choices can matter more than constant headlines. He shows that a star doesn't need to burn bright and fast. Sometimes the most lasting light is gentle, steady, and rooted in real life. He made us care about Ryan, and then he made us respect the man behind the role. Through adult choices, diverse roles, and conscious decisions, Ben McKenzie remains a figure you can admire without irony. He proves that growth, authenticity, and self-respect matter, on screen and off. Whether as a troubled teen, a morally conflicted hero, or a responsible family man, Ben McKenzie gives us someone to believe in, and that's something special in Hollywood. Adam Brody, Seth Cohen. Adam Brody has always had a certain charm that feels effortless, a mix of humor, vulnerability, and relatability. He doesn't present as a stereotypical Hollywood star, but more like the friend next door with a twist. He's gifted at balancing comedy and sincerity, delivering lines that make us laugh but also feel. What draws many to him is that he seems real, awkward at times, thoughtful at others, but always genuine. That authenticity of emotion, insecurity, humor is a big part of why audiences connected with him so strongly. Whether he's being sarcastic, nerdy, or quietly introspective, Brody gives us characters who are flawed and human. And when an actor can do that, people root for him. In the early 2000s, Adam Brody burst into the spotlight with his portrayal of Seth Cohen on the teen drama The O.C. Seth was witty, pop culture obsessed, emotionally awkward, but deeply loyal and kind. A character many fans didn't just watch, but identified with and loved. Brody's take on Seth gave depth to what might have been a one-dimensional sidekick. Instead, Seth became the heart and soul of the show for many viewers. His brand of self-aware humor, combined with emotional honesty, popularized a new type of TV masculinity, one that sees humor and sensitivity not as weaknesses, but as real parts of teenage and human experience. For a generation of fans, Seth Cohen became more than a TV character. He was a touchpoint, a comfort, and a kind of weird, lovable hero. Even years later, Brody's performance is remembered fondly. His improv-like delivery, his pop culture references, and his emotional arcs made Seth unforgettable, and turned Adam Brody into a beloved icon of 2000s television. Off-screen, Adam Brody stays grounded. He was born and grew up in San Diego, the son of a lawyer father and an artist mother. Early on, he wasn't on a typical star path. He dropped out of community college at 19 to pursue acting, a gutsy move that paid off. Brody isn't just an actor. In 2005, he was the drummer for an indie rock band called Big Japan, proving he's got musical chops alongside his acting skills. He also wrote and produced a short film and even co-wrote a comic book miniseries, showing that his creativity isn't limited to the screen. In his personal life, he's kept things relatively private. He married actress Leighton Meester in 2014, famous herself as Blair from Gossip Girl. They have 2 children together. Despite the Hollywood spotlight, Brody seems to value family, stability, and balance, which might explain why he hasn't chased fame at any cost. Fun fact, although his roles often have dramatic or comedic weight, he once referred to himself as a fake intellectual. That combination of self-deprecation and real insight makes him feel even more relatable. Fast forward to 2025, Brody is still going strong, and in many ways, stronger than ever. He's no longer just that Seth Cohen guy. He's evolved. Recently, he starred in a Netflix series called Nobody Wants This, a dramedy where he plays a rabbi, a role that surprised many but won him fresh acclaim. His performance struck a chord, reminding fans that yes, Brody can still surprise, evolve, and deliver subtle, layered work. That role earned him a Critics' Choice Award for Best Actor in a Comedy Series in early 2025, a nod to his talent and reinvention as an actor later in life. The same year, he and his wife suffered a blow. Their home was destroyed in California wildfires. Yet, in interviews, he's spoken about feeling grateful, grounded, and more focused on what matters. family, stability, and meaningful work. Besides acting, Brody remains creatively active. He's still drawn to writing, music, and projects that let him explore beyond teen drama. He doesn't seem to chase headline-making fame. Instead, he chooses roles that resonate, that challenge him, or that simply make sense in his life. Fans who watched him grow from a sarcastic teen heartthrob into a seasoned, grounded actor see something inspirational, a journey that didn't burn out quickly, but instead matured, deepened, and found new directions. Because in a world of fleeting fame, tabloid scandals, and shock value, Adam Brody represents something steady and human. He shows us that success doesn't have to be loud, rapid, or flashy. It can be slow, it can be thoughtful, it can grow with life, not overshadow it. He made us laugh as Seth. He made us feel as his later characters. He made us believe in growth, authenticity, and choices, on screen and off. And in 2025, he's still doing it. For many, that's reason enough to respect him, root for him, and keep watching. Mischa Barton, Marissa Cooper. Mischa Barton has always had a certain kind of intensity, part vulnerability, part glamour, part raw honesty, that draws people in. She doesn't come off as too polished or artificial. Instead, she often appears real, fragile, emotional, and at the same time, magnetic. That combination of sensitivity and luminosity made her stand out among teen drama stars. What many fans cherish is that she brought depth to youth and teenage anxiety, insecurity, hope, and heartbreak. Watching her was like watching someone you know, someone facing real feelings, mistakes, longing. That kind of emotional truth resonates deeply when you're young, or nostalgic, or just human. Mischa Barton's most famous role came when she was cast as Marissa Cooper in the teen melodrama The O.C., 2003 to 2007. Marissa was a complex, glamorous, troubled, beautiful girl, a combination of sunshine and storms. Through her, the show explored privilege, pain, rebellion, love, and loss. Mischa gave Marissa rawness and fragility. She wasn't a perfect heroine, she was flawed, impulsive, and deeply human. Her portrayal captured the attention of a generation. Fans empathized with Marissa's insecurities, envied her beauty and lifestyle, feared for her mistakes, and mourned her fate. Mischa made Marissa more than a typical rich girl in dramas. She made her real. The chemistry she brought, the heartbreak, the emotional volatility, all of it turned Marissa into one of the most memorable teen drama characters of the 2000s. Even now, many people remember her not just for looks, but for emotional weight, the heartbreak, the longing, the desperation. That vulnerability, that shimmer of pain behind the glamour, is what made Marissa unforgettable, and what made Mischa Barton matter. Mischa Barton was born January 24, 1986, in London to a British father and Irish mother. At a young age, her family moved to New York. She began acting almost as a child, reciting a monologue at a camp and being spotted for her talent. Passion for performance came early, and she quickly moved into acting roles. Before The O.C., she had already appeared in films such as The Sixth Sense, 1999, and Notting Hill, 2000, showing her versatility even as a young actress. Beyond acting, Barton has worked as a model and brand endorser. She's partnered with big names in fashion and cosmetics, from major clothing lines to skincare and beauty campaigns. That shows she isn't just a screen face, she also built a presence in the fashion and advertising world. But her life hasn't been easy. After the height of fame, she faced serious struggles, public scrutiny, mental health challenges, addiction battles, and very hard media pressure. The sudden collapse of early 2000s teenage fame for her was a heavy blow. Yet despite the turmoil, she kept fighting. Over time, she made choices to step back from limelight, recenter herself, and prioritize mental health and genuine work over tabloid headlines. That path of resilience and realism also attracts respect from many who followed her journey. She's also known to enjoy music deeply, identifying as a fan of British rock bands, attending concerts, and carrying that British-Irish heritage proudly. In 2025, Mischa Barton is gradually returning, but on her own terms. She isn't chasing teenage fame. Instead, she's exploring projects that reflect maturity, grit, and reinvention. For example, she's starring in a new film, Murder at the Embassy. a mystery thriller released in late 2025, where she plays a character named Miranda Green. That shows she's still willing to take risks and explore new genres beyond teen drama. Also, in 2025, she's preparing for her UK stage debut in a theatrical adaptation of a classic crime novel, a big step, moving from screen to live theater. That suggests ambition, courage, and a desire to challenge herself as an actress, reinventing the public image people may still associate with teenage Marissa. Meanwhile, she appears more reflective about her past and public attention. In a 2025 interview, she spoke about how early fame shaped her, how she learned the hard way to value authenticity over gossip, and how she wants to rebuild on her own terms. Fans who once followed her teenage drama now see a woman trying to evolve, survive, learn, sometimes quietly, sometimes boldly, but always on her own terms. She's more than a teenage icon. She's a reminder that fame can build you up and break you down. That youthful sparkle can carry pain, pressure, and expectations. But most importantly, she shows that recovery, reinvention, and rebuilding are possible. Mischa Barton is someone who gave us Marissa Cooper, dramatic, glamorous, heartbreaking. But she gives us herself too, real, flawed, resilient, evolving. That complexity matters. In 2025, she isn't just a memory from early 2000s TV. She's a working actress, a woman with stories under her skin, a creative willing to take chances. And for all that she's lived and survived, perhaps that's what makes watching her now even more meaningful. Rachel Bilson, Summer Roberts. Rachel Bilson has always had a natural, warm screen presence. She combines charm with vulnerability, making her feel accessible, like someone you might know in real life, not a larger-than-life film star. Her face, her expressions, the way she laughs or hesitates, they all feel real, unpolished in a good way. That authenticity helped her connect with a generation of viewers. She didn't play a perfect princess or a flawless heroine. Instead, she embodied flaws, doubts, heartache, hope, and that emotional honesty drew people in. Her blend of sincerity, beauty, and relatability made her more than just eye candy on screen. She gave characters, and by extension the audience, a sense of realism, real teenage angst, real struggles, real dreams, and that's a powerful draw for many who grew up watching her. Rachel Bilson skyrocketed to fame when she was cast as Summer Roberts in the teen soap drama The O.C., 2003-2007. Summer began as a shallow, wealthy Valley girl stereotype, but under Bilson's portrayal, she gradually transformed into a layered, complex character with depth, morality, and heart. Summer became more than a sidekick or supporting model. She became a fully realized young woman, confronting relationships, identity, loyalty, and love. Her on-screen romance with Seth Cohen became iconic. Summer and Seth's story added warmth, humor, and hope amid melodrama and teenage angst. For many viewers, their relationship symbolized growth, a character maturing, learning, changing, and finding real love outside stereotypes. That arc, from superficiality to sincerity, made Summer unforgettable, and Bilson became a generational symbol of early 2000s youth experience and dreams. Even years later, fans remember Summer Roberts not for perfection, but for heart, and they remember Rachel Bilson for giving her that heart. Rachel Sarah Bilson was born on August 25, 1981 in Los Angeles, into a family rooted in show business. Her father, Danny Bilson, is a writer, director, and producer. Her mother, Janice Stango, worked as a therapist. Acting came early. She began with bit roles and commercials, appearing in shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer before landing the OC. Her personal life attracted media attention. She dated her OC co-star for a while, but later was in a long relationship with actor Hayden Christensen, famous for playing Anakin Skywalker, with whom she has a daughter, born in October 2014. Rachel also experienced a near-fatal car accident as a teenager, a turning point she later acknowledged as making her reconsider reckless behavior and focus on life more consciously. Away from acting, she's known to be passionate about cooking, animals, she has adopted pets, photography, and fashion. She seems to value privacy and balance, traits rare in Hollywood, but ones that many of her fans respect. Her adult life reflects growth, from teen drama star to a woman aware of real life, responsibilities, motherhood, self-expression, and choices that shape her beyond the screen. In 2025, Rachel Bilson remains present, but on her own terms. She hasn't returned to a long-running teen drama, and she doesn't chase fame for fame's sake. Instead, she pursues roles and projects that reflect her maturity and desire for creativity. Recently, she appeared in the series Accused, 2023, and continues to explore acting opportunities in television and film. She also stays connected with the OC. Legacy. In past years, she co-hosted a rewatch podcast with a former co-star, giving fans nostalgic insight into the show and its behind-the-scenes stories. Outside of acting, Bilson seems to weave creativity and calm, caring for pets, possibly exploring photography or design, maintaining privacy, and embracing the balance between public work and personal peace. For many fans, seeing Rachel now, mature, grounded, selective, is a comfort. It feels like the summer Robert they loved grew up, carried her experiences with grace, and emerged whole. Rachel shows that fame doesn't have to burn you out. She proves that popularity, especially the kind born in teenage dramas, doesn't have to define you forever. With honesty, grounded choices, personal growth, and a refusal to chase constant spotlight, Rachel Bilson remains an example of resilience and reinvention. She reminds us that characters fade, shows end, but people evolve, and sometimes the quietest evolutions are the most powerful. In a world obsessed with scandals and sensational headlines, Bilson stands out as a symbol of balance, human, real, evolving. And in 2025, after years under the limelight, that matters more than ever. Peter Gallagher, Sandy Cohen. There's something timeless about Peter Gallagher's presence, a mix of rugged charm, deep warmth, and emotional honesty. He's the kind of actor who doesn't just deliver lines, but carries the weight of real life in them: authority, compassion, conflict, love. Over decades, he has proven incredible versatility. He can be smooth or rough, idealistic or cynical, romantic or stern. That duality, that ability to feel real even on screen, is likely why audiences continue to respect and love him. He doesn't rely on scandal or trendy hype. He relies on craft, on presence, on the kind of performance that stays with you even after the credits roll. When The OC premiered in 2003, Peter Gallagher stepped into the role of Sandy Cohen, public defender turned moral compass of Newport Beach. For 4 seasons, his character was the Rock, fair-minded, open-hearted, protective, often caught between privilege and principle. Sandy wasn't just the stereotypical rich dad. He was the idealistic but deeply human father figure who adopted a troubled teen, tried to guide him, and stood firm in his convictions even when society around him challenged them. Audiences loved Sandy because he represented what many of us wish we had: integrity, warmth, a safe haven in a world of chaos. Gallagher brought to the role not only his theatrical experience and gravitas, but a genuine empathy that turned Sandy into one of the most beloved TV dads of the 2000s. Even those who were too young to watch the show when it aired often look back and say, "That's the kind of father I wish existed." Peter Gallagher later admitted that when working with the young cast, they sometimes talked about how one should behave, aware that sudden fame can be dangerous. His protective instinct and personal maturity come through in how he played Sandy: human, fallible, but always trying. Peter Killian Gallagher was born August 19, 1955 in New York City. He studied at Tufts University, where he performed in theater and sang in an all-male a cappella group, a testament to his lifelong love of music and performance. In 1983, he married Paula Harwood, and they have 2 children, James, born 1990, and Catherine Gallagher, born 1993, who herself became an actress. Their long marriage, nearly 4 decades strong, is rare in Hollywood. Recently, he recalled how their romance began in college, a shy glance down a stairwell that led to a lifetime together. Gallagher's career spans stage, film, and television. Before The OC, he acted in dozens of films and plays. He appeared in such notable films as American Beauty, 1999, Sex, Lies, and Videotape, 1989, While You Were Sleeping, 1995, The Player, 1992, and worked on Broadway. Fans often praise him not just for his roles, but for being a grounded human being, a father, a husband, an artist who values consistency over flashiness. In a world of quick fame and quick fades, his steadiness stands out. As of 2025, Peter Gallagher remains active and creative, not resting on his legacy, but building on it. He continues to work in television, film, and theater. Recently, he appeared in the hit musical drama series Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, showcasing once again his singing abilities alongside dramatic acting. He also remains a familiar face in guest roles on popular series and projects. His name pops up among credits for diverse shows and films, signaling that he's still in demand and still values variety. On the personal front, Gallagher reportedly continues to be a loving father and supportive parent. His daughter Catherine now works in the industry herself, and Peter has proudly attended her milestones, including award nominations. Beyond performing, Gallagher seems to embrace a philosophy of longevity. His decades-long career shows that it's possible to age with dignity in Hollywood, to shift genres, media, and roles while maintaining integrity. In interviews, he openly reflects on the pressures that come with fame, especially when working with young co-stars, once saying, "First fame can be deadly." His measured perspective, his nurturing attitude toward younger colleagues, and his continued passion for the craft make him a quietly inspiring figure for audiences and fellow actors alike. Why Peter Gallagher still matters? Because in an industry obsessed with youth, scandal, and spectacle, Peter Gallagher represents what acting and life can be when rooted in heart, craft, and consistency. He reminds us that a good actor doesn't need constant headlines to be great. Sometimes what lasts is humanity, depth, and reliability. He gave us Sandy Cohen, TV's warm, moral-hearted dad who raised more than one generation of viewers. He gave us decades of thoughtful performances that didn't chase trends, but captured truth. And in 2025, he continues to work, live, create, proving that real talent doesn't fade, it evolves. For all those reasons, Peter Gallagher remains more than a name in a credits list. He remains a symbol of what acting at its best can be: honest, steady, and deeply human. Kelly Rowan, Kirsten Cohen. Kelly Rowan possesses a rare combination of elegance, strength, and relatability. She isn't just a screen presence, she's an aura. Her performances convey intelligence, sophistication, and depth, making audiences feel drawn into her character's emotional journeys. She balances vulnerability with poise, allowing viewers to see the human behind the glamour. This quality has endeared her to fans across generations. Whether portraying emotional complexity or navigating moral dilemmas, Rowan brings authenticity and warmth to her roles, making her a consistent favorite among audiences. Her style is subtle yet magnetic. She doesn't dominate scenes through flashiness, but by presence. This grounded approach makes her performances memorable long after the credits roll, as viewers feel connected to her characters on an emotional level. In The O.C., Kelly Rowan played Kirsten Cohen, the sophisticated, strong-willed, and morally grounded mother of Seth Cohen. Kirsten quickly became a fan favorite due to Rowan's nuanced portrayal of a woman navigating wealth, social pressures, and family challenges. Kirsten was more than a typical TV mom. She embodied vulnerability, resilience, and intellect. Her interactions with her husband Sandy Cohen and children brought depth to the series, offering viewers both warmth and guidance. Rowan's performance elevated Kirsten beyond a stereotypical role, turning her into a symbol of integrity and grace. Kirsten's storylines often addressed complex family dynamics, personal growth, and emotional resilience. Rowan made these narratives feel relatable and real, resonating with viewers who admired her strength and authenticity. Fans appreciated how Kirsten handled personal and professional challenges with dignity, making Rowan's portrayal unforgettable. Her presence in the series provided a stabilizing force amidst the drama, offering audiences a sense of balance and continuity. Kelly Rowan was born on October 26, 1965, in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. She pursued acting with dedication, studying at McGill University before embarking on a professional acting career. Rowan's early work included stage performances and supporting roles in television, which honed her craft and prepared her for major roles like Kirsten Cohen. Rowan is known for her philanthropic efforts and commitment to various charitable causes. She has supported initiatives focused on health, education, and the arts, reflecting her dedication to giving back to the community. In addition, Rowan maintains a private personal life, which has allowed her to navigate fame with poise and discretion. Her commitment to privacy and professionalism has earned her respect both on and off screen. Beyond acting, Rowan has explored producing and other creative endeavors, demonstrating versatility in the entertainment industry. She values meaningful projects that challenge her creatively and contribute positively to audiences' experiences. As of 2025, Kelly Rowan remains an active and influential figure in the entertainment world. She continues to take on acting roles in television and film, carefully selecting projects that align with her artistic vision and personal values. Rowan also dedicates time to producing and mentoring emerging talent, using her experience to guide the next generation of performers. In addition to her professional pursuits, Rowan remains engaged in philanthropy and advocacy. She participates in events and campaigns that promote social good, reflecting her long-standing commitment to making a positive impact beyond the screen. Fans appreciate that she balances her career with meaningful personal and social contributions, embodying the same strength and grace she portrayed as Kirsten Cohen. Kelly Rowan's enduring appeal lies in her authenticity, poise, and talent. She has consistently delivered performances that resonate emotionally with audiences, bringing depth and humanity to every role. Her portrayal of Kirsten Cohen in The OC remains iconic, offering a model of strength, vulnerability, and grace that continues to inspire viewers. In 2025, Rowan's ongoing contributions to acting, producing, and philanthropy demonstrate that her influence extends beyond her early successes. She remains a figure admired not only for her professional achievements, but also for her integrity, intelligence, and enduring connection with audiences worldwide. Kelly Rowan reminds us that true artistry combines skill, authenticity, and heart, and she continues to exemplify this in every facet of her life and career. Alan Dale, Caleb Nichol. Alan Dale has a commanding presence that's impossible to ignore. There's something inherently magnetic about his performances, a combination of gravitas, intensity, and subtle vulnerability that makes him unforgettable. He doesn't just play characters, he embodies them fully, bringing authority and nuance that resonate with audiences. Whether portraying villains, fathers, executives, or complex figures with moral ambiguity, Dale has a talent for making every role feel authentic and multidimensional. Audiences are drawn to Dale not only because of his talent, but because he brings a sense of realism to his roles. He portrays people who feel lived in, characters that are flawed, complex, and sometimes intimidating, yet compelling. His ability to command the screen while maintaining subtle emotional depth makes him stand out in a world of flashy but shallow performances. In The OC, Alan Dale became widely known for his portrayal of Caleb Nichol, the wealthy and often morally ambiguous patriarch of Newport Beach. Caleb was both powerful and flawed, a man whose ambition and determination sometimes conflicted with his humanity. Dale brought a sharp intensity to the role, making Caleb a memorable figure who was both admired and resented by audiences. Caleb's complicated relationships with his family, especially his daughter Kirsten and his extended family, created many of the series' dramatic moments. Dale's performance gave depth to these interactions, turning Caleb into more than just a wealthy businessman archetype. Viewers remember him for his commanding presence, his ability to deliver sharp dialogue with authority, and his moments of vulnerability that hinted at a more human side beneath the hard exterior. Caleb Nichol remains an iconic television figure because Dale made him feel real, a man who could be ruthless in business yet genuinely caring in private moments. Fans still discuss his performance as a benchmark for television fathers and corporate patriarchs. Alan Hugh Dale was born on May 6, 1947, in Dunedin, New Zealand. Before achieving fame internationally, Dale had a successful career in Australian television, starring in shows like Neighbours, which helped him develop his craft and prepare for global recognition. He is known for his professionalism and dedication to acting. Despite his often intense on-screen personas, those who have worked with him describe him as disciplined, thoughtful, and deeply committed to his roles. He has maintained a private personal life, keeping family and personal affairs away from media scrutiny, which has helped him sustain a long and respected career. Beyond The OC, Dale has appeared in numerous television shows and films, including Ugly Betty, Lost, The West Wing, and The Hills Have Eyes remake. He has a penchant for playing authoritative or intimidating figures, yet he always injects subtle layers of complexity, which makes his performances compelling. As of 2025, Alan Dale continues to work selectively, focusing on projects that allow him to explore challenging and nuanced roles. He remains active in both television and film, often portraying characters that require authority, intellect, or moral complexity, roles that align with the skill set and gravitas he has cultivated over decades. Beyond acting, Dale is involved in mentoring younger actors, offering guidance based on his extensive experience in the entertainment industry. He occasionally participates in conventions and interviews, discussing his iconic roles, including Nichol, which remain beloved by fans. His presence at events and media appearances keeps him connected with the fan base while preserving the dignity and professionalism that have defined his career. Alan Dale's enduring appeal lies in his ability to make every character memorable. He brings gravitas, nuance, and authenticity to each performance, creating figures that are believable, layered, and compelling. His portrayal of Nichol in the OC is iconic, exemplifying how a skilled actor can transform what might seem like a stock television archetype into a character that lingers in viewers' minds long after the series ends. In 2025, Dale continues to remind audiences that talent, professionalism, and depth matter above all. He is a living example of a career built on skill, integrity, and dedication, proving that true actors leave a lasting mark not through flashiness or scandal, but through consistent, brilliant craft. Chris Carmack, Luke Ward. Chris Carmack has a rare combination of charisma, charm, and relatability that makes him a fan favorite. He carries a natural screen presence that effortlessly draws viewers in, whether he's playing a romantic lead, a conflicted character, or a friend audiences can root for. Carmack is beloved not just for his looks, but for his ability to convey authentic emotion. He strikes a balance between humor, sensitivity, and depth, which allows viewers to connect with him on multiple levels. Audiences appreciate his versatility. While he can deliver lighthearted moments with impeccable timing, he also shines in dramatic and emotionally charged scenes. This blend of qualities ensures that his characters feel multidimensional, leaving a lasting impression on fans. His dedication to his craft and genuine energy on screen have earned him respect across both television and film audiences. Chris Carmack gained widespread recognition for his portrayal of Luke Ward in the OC. Luke was introduced as a high school jock and the original boyfriend of Marissa Cooper, initially serving as an antagonist to Ryan Atwood. Despite starting off as a stereotypical rich jock, Carmack infused Luke with complexity, revealing vulnerability, loyalty, and a capacity for growth. Fans remember Luke Ward for his evolving character arc. While he began as a foil to Ryan, Carmack's performance allowed viewers to see his softer and more human side. Luke struggled with family issues, friendships, and love, and Carmack portrayed these challenges with authenticity. Over time, audiences grew to sympathize with him, admiring his resilience and relatability. Luke Ward became more than a side character. He represented the complexities of growing up and navigating social hierarchies, and Carmack's performance ensured he remained memorable long after the series ended. Chris Carmack was born on December 22, 1980 in Nashville, Tennessee. Before making a name for himself on television, Carmack pursued a career in modeling, working with top brands and gracing magazine covers. His early experience in front of the camera helped him develop a strong sense of poise and confidence, which translated seamlessly into acting. He is also an accomplished singer and musician, reflecting his multifaceted artistic talents. Carmack studied at the University of Virginia and was involved in theater productions, further honing his acting skills. He has a reputation for professionalism, kindness, and dedication, earning him respect from co-stars and collaborators. Despite his fame, Carmack maintains a relatively private personal life. He has shared insights about his passion for music, acting, and physical fitness, highlighting a well-rounded approach to both career and lifestyle. Fans appreciate his down-to-earth nature and his willingness to stay connected to his roots while navigating the demands of Hollywood. As of 2025, Chris Carmack continues to thrive in television, film, and theater. He has expanded his repertoire with diverse roles, including appearances in drama and comedy series, where he showcases his range as an actor. Carmack also remains connected to his musical roots, often participating in projects that allow him to combine acting with his passion for music. Beyond acting, Carmack is involved in various creative projects, including producing and mentoring young actors. His experience in the industry allows him to guide new talent while continuing to evolve in his craft. Fans continue to follow his career closely, celebrating his performances and his authenticity both on and off screen. Chris Carmack's enduring appeal comes from his ability to make every character feel real and relatable. His portrayal of Luke Ward in the OC remains iconic, demonstrating his skill in transforming a seemingly stereotypical role into a multidimensional, compelling character. His versatility, charisma, and genuine connection with audiences have cemented his place in television history. In 2025, Carmack continues to captivate viewers with his performances, reminding audiences that true talent combines presence, authenticity, and heart. He remains a figure admired for both his professional achievements and his personable, grounded nature, proving that enduring success in Hollywood comes from skill, dedication, and the ability to evolve while staying true to oneself. Willa Holland, Kaitlin Cooper. Willa Holland is a talented actress whose charisma and natural charm have made her a favorite among audiences. From a young age, she displayed remarkable poise and an ability to convey emotion that feels genuine and relatable. Viewers are drawn to her because she brings authenticity and energy to every role, making her characters both memorable and engaging. Her performances are a perfect mix of vulnerability, confidence, and relatability, which allows audiences to connect deeply with her on-screen presence. Holland is especially admired for her versatility. Whether taking on dramatic, comedic, or action-oriented roles, she manages to maintain a grounded, compelling portrayal that resonates with viewers. She possesses a quiet magnetism that doesn't rely solely on glamour or charisma, making her performances feel lived in and real. Fans appreciate her dedication to her craft, as she consistently delivers nuanced and emotionally rich performances. Willa Holland gained widespread recognition for her role as Kaitlin Cooper in the OC. Kaitlin was the younger sister of Marissa Cooper, and Holland brought a fresh energy to the series with her portrayal of a teenager navigating the complexities of adolescence, family dynamics, and social pressures. What made Kaitlin memorable was her evolution over the course of the series. Initially presented as a rebellious and sometimes bratty younger sister, Holland infused Kaitlin with depth and vulnerability, allowing audiences to empathize with her struggles. Her performance highlighted the challenges of growing up in a high-pressure environment, and she effectively captured the emotional highs and lows of teenage life. Holland's portrayal of Kaitlin made the character relatable and human, ensuring that fans remembered her long after the series ended. Willa Holland was born on June 18, 1991 in Los Angeles, California. She began her career as a model before transitioning to acting, which helped her develop comfort and presence in front of the camera. Holland is known for her professionalism and dedication, which have helped her build a lasting career in the entertainment industry. Beyond her work in the OC, Holland is an accomplished voice actress, contributing her voice to the character Aqua in the popular video game series Kingdom Hearts. This role showcased her versatility and ability to adapt to different mediums of storytelling. She is also passionate about animals and environmental issues, often using her platform to raise awareness for important causes. Despite growing up in Hollywood, Holland has managed to maintain a relatively private personal life, keeping the focus on her work and creative endeavors. Fans admire her not only for her talent, but also for her grounded nature and ability to navigate fame with poise. As of 2025, Willa Holland continues to pursue a dynamic career in television and film. She has appeared in several notable series and movies, often taking on roles that allow her to explore complex, emotionally layered characters. Holland has also expressed interest in directing and producing, exploring new ways to contribute creatively behind the camera. In addition to her acting career, she remains involved in philanthropic work, supporting causes related to animal welfare and environmental sustainability. Her ability to balance professional growth with personal passion reflects her commitment to meaningful and impactful work. Willa Holland's enduring appeal lies in her ability to bring authenticity and heart to every role. Her portrayal of Kaitlin Cooper in the OC showcased her talent for turning a seemingly typical teenage role into a layered, relatable, and memorable character. In 2025, Holland continues to captivate audiences with her performances, reminding fans why they fell in love with her talent in the first place. Her versatility, grounded nature, and commitment to her craft make her not only a respected actress, but also a role model for young performers navigating the entertainment industry. Willa Holland's career demonstrates that true longevity in Hollywood comes from a combination of skill, authenticity, and the ability to evolve while staying true to oneself. Gigandet, Kevin Volchok. Gigandet is an actor known for his magnetic screen presence and versatility. He has a unique ability to balance charm and intensity, making him a compelling figure in both television and film. Audiences are drawn to Gigandet because he can portray a wide range of characters, from charming, rebellious teenagers to complex, darker figures, all with authenticity and energy. His performances feel natural, and he has a way of making even morally ambiguous characters relatable and human. Fans love him for his charisma and the depth he brings to his roles. He's not just a handsome face on the screen, he's a talented performer who invests fully in his characters. Whether it's a high-energy scene, a romantic moment, or a tense confrontation, Gigandet delivers with skill and conviction, earning him respect and admiration from both viewers and peers in the industry. Gigandet gained widespread recognition for his portrayal of Kevin Volchok in The OC. Kevin was introduced as a rebellious, troublemaking surfer and love interest in Marissa Cooper's storyline. He brought excitement and tension to the show, serving as a catalyst for dramatic plot developments. Gigandet's portrayal of Kevin made the character memorable. While Kevin was initially perceived as a stereotypical bad boy, Gigandet added layers of complexity that allowed audiences to see his charm, vulnerability, and genuine emotions. Kevin's storyline, filled with romance, rebellion, and conflict, left a lasting impression on fans of the series. Cam's performance gave the character authenticity, making Kevin more than just a side character or plot device. He became someone viewers love to hate, and at times, root for. Kevin Volchok remains an iconic character in The OC because Gigandet managed to balance the edgy and likable sides of the character, showing that even flawed individuals can have redeeming qualities. Gigandet was born on August 16, 1982 in Tacoma, Washington. He initially moved to Los Angeles to pursue modeling, but his career quickly transitioned into acting when he discovered his passion for performing. Over the years, Gigandet has built a diverse portfolio, including roles in films like Twilight, Burlesque, and The Magnificent Seven. Gigandet is known for his dedication to physical fitness, often performing his own stunts and training rigorously for roles that require athleticism. Beyond acting, he is a family-oriented individual, maintaining a private personal life while occasionally sharing glimpses of his life as a husband and father. Fans appreciate that despite Hollywood fame, Gigandet has remained grounded and focused on his craft. Interesting facts about Cam include his background in martial arts and sports, which have helped him take on physically demanding roles. He also has a love for music and pop culture, often drawing inspiration from his hobbies to enhance his performances. As of 2025, Gigandet continues to work steadily in film and television, selecting projects that challenge him and allow him to explore diverse roles. He has expanded his range beyond action and drama, taking on more nuanced and layered characters that showcase his growth as an actor. In addition to acting, Gigandet is involved in producing and mentoring, sharing his experience with emerging talent in Hollywood. He balances his career with family life and personal passions, ensuring that his professional choices align with his values and lifestyle. Fans continue to follow his work closely, celebrating his performances and his commitment to staying authentic and versatile as an actor. Gigandet's enduring appeal lies in his ability to bring authenticity, charisma, and depth to every role. His portrayal of Kevin Volchok in The OC showcased his talent for transforming a seemingly typical bad boy character into a multi-dimensional and memorable figure. In 2025, Gigandet remains a respected and admired actor, known not only for his on-screen performances, but also for his professionalism, dedication, and grounded nature. He proves that longevity in Hollywood comes from talent, versatility, and the ability to evolve while staying true to oneself. Gigandet continues to captivate audiences and leave a lasting mark on both television and film. Logan Marshall Green, Trey Atwood. Logan Marshall Green is an actor who consistently captures audiences with his intense screen presence and versatile talent. He has a remarkable ability to fully immerse himself in his roles, making each character feel authentic, relatable, and compelling. Viewers appreciate him not only for his striking looks and charisma, but also for his dedication to his craft and the emotional depth he brings to every performance. Fans are drawn to Marshall Green for his versatility. Whether portraying a troubled youth, a romantic lead, or a complex, morally ambiguous character, he delivers performances that resonate emotionally. His on-screen intensity and nuanced portrayals make him memorable, while his charm and relatability endear him to audiences. Many admire his commitment to fully exploring his character's psychology, giving viewers a genuine sense of connection and empathy. Logan Marshall Green gained early recognition for his portrayal of Trey Atwood, Ryan Atwood's troubled older brother, in the OC. Trey's character brought tension and drama to the series, serving as both a cautionary figure and a source of emotional conflict for Ryan. Marshall Green's portrayal made Trey Atwood memorable because he infused the character with a mix of raw vulnerability, aggression, and complexity. Trey's struggles with crime, family dynamics, and personal redemption were brought to life through Logan's compelling performance. He managed to make audiences feel sympathy for a character who, on the surface, could have been simply a troubled delinquent. His performance reminded viewers that everyone has layers and that people are often products of circumstance, making Trey one of the most memorable secondary characters in the show. Logan Marshall Green was born on November 1, 1976, in Charleston, South Carolina. He studied at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts, where he honed his acting skills and developed a foundation for his career in theater, film, and television. His early background in theater helped him cultivate a strong presence and versatility that would become hallmarks of his on-screen performances. Marshall Green is known for his passion for physical roles and stunts, often performing them himself to bring realism to his characters. He is also a private individual, keeping his personal life largely out of the public eye, but he has shared insights into his dedication to acting and love for storytelling. Beyond acting, he has expressed interests in directing and exploring creative projects behind the camera, reflecting a multifaceted approach to his career. Fans also admire his work ethic and the range of genres he explores, from psychological thrillers to dramas and action-packed films. His ability to navigate both mainstream and indie projects demonstrates his adaptability and commitment to artistic growth. As of 2025, Logan Marshall Green continues to actively pursue a diverse and dynamic career in film and television. He has appeared in numerous critically acclaimed projects, showcasing his range and reinforcing his reputation as a versatile and reliable actor. His performances often focus on emotionally complex characters, where he can fully explore the depth and motivations of his roles. Marshall Green has also expanded into directing, taking on projects that allow him to bring his creative vision to life behind the camera. He remains committed to challenging himself professionally while maintaining a low-profile, grounded personal life. Fans continue to follow his work closely, appreciating both his artistic integrity and the authenticity he brings to every role. Why Logan Marshall Green remains memorable. Logan Marshall Green's enduring appeal lies in his ability to fully inhabit his characters and create emotional resonance for viewers. His portrayal of Trey Atwood in the OC demonstrated his talent for transforming a supporting character into a memorable, multi-dimensional figure. In 2025, Marshall Green continues to captivate audiences with his performances, versatility, and dedication to his craft. His ability to balance intensity, charm, and vulnerability ensures that he remains a respected and admired figure in Hollywood. Logan Marshall Green proves that true longevity in acting comes from skill, authenticity, and a continuous desire to evolve while staying true to oneself. As we wrap up our journey through the lives of the OC cast, it's clear that these actors have taken very different paths since the show's finale. Some, like Ben McKenzie and Adam Brody, have continued to shine on both the small and big screens, proving their versatility and enduring talent. Others, like Mischa Barton, have faced challenges but still remain part of the pop culture conversation, showing resilience and reinvention. The story of the OC cast isn't just about a TV show, it's about life after fame, and how these talented individuals continue to evolve, inspire, and captivate audiences worldwide. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us which cast you want to revisit next.